How's your day?
Not bad, actually. How are you guys?
Good.
It's good. I like your rings.
Oh, thank you. Cool. Excellent. So, final series. I mean, I have to ask, what was it like filming your last scenes on the show?
I became a mess. I was fine. I told myself I'd be completely fine. In the morning, I even looked myself in the mirror and thought, I'm actually fine, you know. We are...
Were you actually fine, though, or is it that whole sort of, I'm fine?
I thought I was completely fine, and then it came to it, and I dissolved for hours, and it just kept coming. And every time I thought the emotion had ebbed away, it was back again, overwhelming me. So, you know, rather typical, I'm afraid.
And for you, how was it? How was the last moments?
He cried as well.
Did not cry at all.
He
Just
did
a
cry.
I mean, you must have known it was coming, though, right? When you start this show, you I guess you don't know when it's going to end, but you knew it was building up to a moment.
Yeah,
I mean, did you feel any kind of?
I don't feel. No, it was a great day. It was beautiful. It was like the perfect way to end my time on this amazing show. And then when it happened, and then, you know, as they did for everyone, there was a few words spoken, and then you say bye-bye, and yeah, it was good.
And then you see one another again a few weeks later, I guess, at things like this.
Exactly.
And we've seen you, obviously we've seen you from very early on in the show together. It was one of those relationships that I think a lot of people had hopes for and aspirations for. Did it go the way you thought it would, the relationship between Jamie and Brienne?
It's clever, but it still would be going into spoiler world.
True, I hadn't thought of that, I'll be honest with you. But I mean, okay, let's fictionalize it. Does the relationship go, let's say from season
Let's
2?
fictionalize this, Bridge, okay.
I think I because of the dynamic of the oh God, I think that I think because of the dynamic of that the dynamic of that relationship was so strong that I expected to see more of it, and I was a bit saddened that there wasn't more of that, you know, because it's such an interesting combination of people to see together, and also the begrudging respect that they develop for each other, but also how that goes up and down. And I wanted to see more, but then I was having a lot of fun playing that.
I think that's one of the best things about the show is that it doesn't give you what you want. I think there's so many dramas where you expect that things are going to wrap up in a certain way and so on. And the joy of this show is that it doesn't go in that direction. And I think, well, hopefully that's what we get in the finale as well. But avoiding spoilers, I wanted to ask you something about the places that you've shot in, because it's an amazing show. I think a lot of people watch it and they want to go to some of the places that they see on screen. What were some of the favorite places that you went to that you experienced as part of this show?
Croatia definitely was exquisitely beautiful. And it just such an extraordinary city. And a really exquisite landscape, and it was the place where before it became a destination point for Game of Thrones fans, it felt like a hidden city from medieval times with this absolutely beautiful scenery around it and crystal clear sea. It was always a wonderful place to go to.
Mm-hmm. And you filmed a lot there as well.
Yeah.
Is it somewhere that you will go back and revisit, or do you think you're going to take a break from that location?
I'd love to go back. I mean, the thing about Croatia, because these were the early seasons, we had spent a lot. We have so many great memories off set from Dubrovnik, because you know we were shooting. It was still warm. We would have a great day on set, and then we'd go back, and then we would do things together. There's something about that which is unique. But then you look at, I mean, I would also, you know, tell people to go to Northern Ireland, because it really is, you know, it's an amazing place to shoot a show like this, because you have, the locations change so much. I mean, it is quite astonishing to see how much of the show is shot in Northern Ireland.
And the countryside is truly magical.
Yes.
And finally, they're obviously opening a Game of Thrones experience where people will be able to go and visit in Belfast. Yeah. What other legacy do you think the show will leave behind?
Well, it was difficult to say, but I think that the storytelling, the way they broke some some rules, unwritten rules about how you tell a story. The fact that there were so many different stories in one go, that you, of course, the fact that you kill off what at the time you thought was the hero, the main character's story. You just chopped him out of the story. That thing about rewriting what you think are the rules of this game was interesting. Well, and I think that will be a legacy. Who knows? What do you think?
Same.
You think the same?
Thank you so much. Pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank
so much.
you.
Thank you.